What's going on, guys? Climate Data Report here with your climate update for Wednesday, August 2nd, 2023. Taking a look at the national radar here, you can see we do have an area of heavy rain, which is continuing across portions of Nebraska, Iowa, Missouri, Illinois, and even into Kentucky. There are going to be multiple waves of energy that move along this boundary as it heads southeast, and flooding is a concern for today. Some areas have already seen several inches of rainfall. Taking a look now at the National Hazards Map, you can see in the south there is still these excessive heat warnings, heat advisories, and that is going to continue for a few more days as the hot weather is expected to persist. You can see on the west coast, not too active. You can see where our flash flood watches are up today for portions of St. Louis, Missouri, Illinois, Kentucky, even extreme southwest Indiana. And look at this, Nebraska and Iowa. You can see there is flash flooding concerns there as well. Let's take a look at the Weather Prediction Center for today. And you can see there is a day one moderate risk up for portions of Missouri and Illinois, where we do think there is a good bet that there is going to be some flash flooding concerns for today. There will also be some flash flooding concerns tomorrow across Kentucky, Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, and extreme North Georgia, and again in the plains tomorrow as well. On the severe weather front for today, there is a slight risk of severe weather up for portions of Missouri and Illinois for today. Not terribly concerned about severe weather. There could be a few wind reports, maybe a hail report, just a very isolated chance of a tornado for today. Then as we look into tomorrow, there is a slight risk of severe weather in the plains. It's a marginal risk across the Great Lakes through portions of the Northeast, and there's a marginal risk in the Southeast. And then as we look at day 3, there's a marginal risk of severe weather from Pennsylvania up through New York State, portions of southern Vermont, western Massachusetts, and western Connecticut. Now, let's take a look at the models, shall we? Let's take a look at the European model today. We haven't used this model in a while, and you can see on the European, there's that heavy rainfall that goes from northwest to southeast across Missouri, Illinois, and eventually into Kentucky and Tennessee. Then you can see another round gets going tomorrow night, and this is another heavy round. And then we will have to watch this front that will be ongoing in the Northeast. There could be the threat of a few isolated severe storms. There could also be a flash flood threat with this as well. And then as we go into Sunday, look up here in the Northern Plains. We have this rather strong system that gets going, and it's going to take its time moving east. And as it does so, that could have a severe weather threat. You can see here on Sunday in the Northeast. Look out ahead of this. Not only a severe weather threat, there could be an isolated tornado threat if this system is as strong as the European is indicating. We'll see showers in the south this weekend, and we'll also see showers in the Pacific Northwest as well. The severe weather threat in the Northeast, that's going to be Monday evening as of right now, at least according to the European. It is possible this system could be a little bit faster, but overall, it's still not going to be as hot in the Northeast. The humidity the next couple days will start to rise. Places like Texas, it's going to continue to be hot down there. Let's take a look at temperatures, shall we? And I will show you temperatures. Let's back this up a little bit. As you can see here, look what happens on Thursday. The South, widespread 100s. And as I advance this into Friday, you'll see, similar deal, widespread 100s. That short relief that we saw in the South, that has now ended. And look what happens again on Saturday. I mean, it's just day after day after day. And now we are moving into next week. Now we're in the middle of next week. But as you can see, the Northeast is not bad. And the Pacific Northwest is not terrible if you're in the coastal regions. Alrighty, folks, that does it for today's weather update. We'll have another weather update again tomorrow. If you like this update, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe to my channel down below. If you know anyone that enjoys hearing about the weather or wants the latest weather information, by all means, share this with them. Have a great day, everyone. I will see you all again tomorrow.